President Muhammadu Buhari's aide on media, Mrs. Loretta Onoche, has covertly replied the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Comrade Adams Oshomole. Mr. Oshomole had, while reacting to the shocking verdict of the Supreme Court on the Bayelsa State governorship election, said that there will be no governor in Bayelsa State. But Mrs. Onoche, commenting on the matter, replied, "This is not the time to flex muscles. It is time to reflect on how the APC screening organ failed David LYON and the people of Bayelsa." Now, people, this is the very, very first time this woman will be saying the truth. We know they know the truth, but, you know, when they allow their selfish interests becloud them, that is when the problem comes in. Because this case is really a clear case. There's no way you are going to blame PDP. You know, I was saying the other time that Oshomole should have buried his head in shame. That is just the way it ought to have, you know. But maybe he just wanted to say something as a chairman. He would just want to say, he would want to say something so that it won't be as if he just mute. But it would have been more honorable if he had kept quiet to say, for the now, I can't say anything. Of course, there must be press briefing, which he did. But, you know, it is normal. All this initial gra. But within them, they know their fate. They know what they did from the beginning. Unless they are telling us that they didn't follow the due process. You didn't follow the due process. Now they are trying to tell us, oh, they have to tell the votes that they got is not it's not spread or what have you. Even one of the APC chieftain, Obun, was speaking on Chinese television, and one man told him that he should bury his head in shame. How can you be saying that? You need to deal with what from your own home, because you guys did not do your homework very well, and it's evident that that is what they have been doing. A lot of atrocities in APC, a lot of atrocities, and that's why you'll be seeing them. They will just be doing gra all over the place. Oshomole will be jumping all over the place because they know what they are covering. Unless they are telling us they didn't follow the due process, because if they had done the needful, this embarrassment, it is really a big embarrassment. Those who are saying that, oh, now PDP will not go to embassy, they will not go to UK embassy. Why would they go to UK embassy? And like I said, if you feel that you don't want to challenge any outcome of any court decision, it is your own cup of tea, because maybe you know quite all right what you have done. But people who are always coming at, oh, we no go agree, or we no go agree, it shows that maybe they have a proof of what they are saying and they can challenge it to anywhere. So at least they have that conviction within them that, okay, we want to challenge this case because it's not going in our favor. No, there are some cases that they know they never even bothered. So when people always coming out to say, oh, APC is matured in what sense? I'm matured in one sense. The same way they told us they did primaries for Buhari. I don't know if any of you can remember. We don't know. I don't know what happened. We just saw that they just gathered themselves together and they said that they had primaries that 15 million people voted that Buhari should be nominated. We didn't see any primaries that they did. They just did abracadabra. The same thing. Abracadabra. They just did for us. They said they did primaries. And we didn't know how many people contested. How many people showed interest to contest with Buhari in the party. Nobody. They just told us 15 million people. From where to where? How come? From where? This daylight robbery is something that APC has just, how will I put it? They've gone ahead of PDP. They've gone ahead of PDP in all these atrocities. In all these atrocities, they've gone ahead. PDP is learning. And that's why at times the PDP will just open their mouth. Really, we thought we are dons, but we don't know that these guys, that they themselves are learning. Honestly speaking, when you check everything about PDP that people never liked about PDP, in fact, APC, they've surpassed them 100 times, far. PDP is just looking at APC ahead in bad things. Oh, I'm not saying in good things. In bad things, we know that PDP, they started all of these things. But now, APC has learned, far beyond them. I'm sure the PDP, they are really like seriously, these are the people that said, okay, they want to change the narratives. They want to bring about change. All this change mantra. So, the more you look, the less you see in APC. in this present administration, the more you look, the less you see. I was just wondering, when did they do their primaries, the presidential primaries in the APC before 2019 election? We were surprised. They just gathered themselves together. They were doing funfair. And the next thing, they just told us, even before the day they did their funfair or whatever, they just told us that 50 million people voted across the country. How come? These people, that's something else. So you didn't do your homework very well. Now you are coming out to disgrace. You are doing gra to intimidate you now. Well, they are gullible people. The people who are gullible will still listen to them. But I'm sure this that is why Onoche now sees that, no, this embarrassment is too much. Let us even save ourselves from this shame. For Onoche to come out and say no, that they failed LYON, in their screening. They failed him. They failed the man. I pity the man. It's so unfortunate because the guy has been preparing, You can imagine, like I said in one of my videos, I'm sure the woman, the women now, she would have been prepared. She, first lady. Do you know what it means to be first lady in Nigeria? It's all about jamboree. Not as if they are doing anything. Just camouflage. They will just be, now, coupled with the fact that Nigerians, we know how to do shakara and party and all of that. You know how to show off. You can imagine what must have gone into this preparation. What must have gone into this preparation? The money they must have burnt. Hey, Jesus. My goodness. Money that would have, gone down the drain because of this preparation. All of a sudden. Hey, all of a sudden. You can imagine, all of a sudden. This is a big blow. This is a big blow. They can't even, I don't know. The APC and OSHIOMOLE, they are not even talking about the reason why they were disqualified in the first place. They are talking about that the vote of PDP, does not have spread, do not have spread all over the distance, do not have to thought. Those their terminology and what have you. Is that what you are supposed to be saying? Instead of you to challenge to challenge the judgment that no, this man is innocent. No, this man did not forge the results. Oh no, this man is, has a clean record. You are not saying that. You are talking of vote. You can see the way they wanted to play Nigerians. The way they wanted to play Nigerians to change the narratives. Just the same way the president came and said, that people should not give in or listen to all these Boko people so that they will not begin to have their way. You will not allow them to be achieving their aim so that it will not be as if it is a religious whatever. I said, that is their ideology. That was what they want. They wanted to sell. They can sell it to their people, not Nigerians. And that is exactly the same thing OSHIOMOLE wants to do again, to tell us, to change the narratives that PDP do not have the spread, when it comes to TED or, areas which their votes need to cover. They want to change the narrative just now. Nah, before our very eyes, they wanted to change it. Instead of him to talk of the issue, the reason why this man, was disqualified. No, he's not saying that. Madam Loretta, now wow, you really broke record though for saying the truth at this point in time, because most of you always come to defend what is not. A lot of them are still coming to defend. They will still come and defend this whole thing. Let us deal with the issue on ground, the real issue, the main reason why these people were disqualified. They should talk about it, not even who is going to take over. Of course, they've given the PDP man, they've given him the certificate of return. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So they want them to cancel the election so that taxpayers' money will see go down the drain. Is that what they are looking for? Of course, do you blame them? They are not working. The money is just flowing every month. They hear alarm, bakam every month. They don't know how it comes, but it will just come. So they won't feel it. Someone say, oh, this woman for the first time has made sense for the first time. Tell him, madam, because OSHIOMOLE himself no get certificate. Nice one from you, madam. Even though Mrs. Onoche can be disgusting with her reasoning sometimes, she answered OSHIOMOLE very well. It is beyond any reasonable that the OSHIOMOLE's screening organ failed David LYON. This illiterate OSHIOMOLE has killed APC. For first time, you are representing your office very well. We wish to hear more of you battering these tyrants. Don't attach much importance to the insinuation of OSHIOMOLE. Is a joker of the year 2020. Now democracy is at the right course. If it is otherwise, it is. No! You people should not say that. If you are sure of yourself in all of those judgment giving to PDP or to your people. If you are sure of yourself, you go and challenge it. Nobody's telling you not to challenge it. You guys should deal with the issue on ground. Someone said very well said, and members of the screenings committee should be held responsible. Good talk, Madam Loretta. This woman is becoming sensible. I think if he can say the same thing to Buhari, to all of these things that are happening, it will be better. It will be better. Of course, he can't do that because OSHIOMOLE is not even directly working for OSHIOMOLE. OSHIOMOLE is not the one paying a beast. So even if she says the truth now, it's not going to affect her in any way. So she's just trying to use that to buy herself, you know, to get encouragement or sympathy from people. Well, we know how all of this is played. But in this case, even the devil knows that they did wrong. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning all of this. For Loretta to have told OSHIOMOLE that this is not time to flazzle muscles. APC screening organ failed David LYON and the people of Bayelsa. Very shameful. Very, very shameful. So guys, leave your comments and let's have